Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video live from Florence, where the internet is nice but not lightning speed. As we head into this week, keep in mind it is a short week. Let me post up this, especially for those of you that are not familiar with Thanksgiving. Obviously, if you're living outside the U.S., this does impact market hours for the U.S. So Monday through Wednesday, we're going to have normal market hours. On Thursday, the markets will be closed, and then on Friday, the markets close at 1 o'clock East Coast time, which is 12 o'clock Central, okay? And normally during the week of Thanksgiving, it is slow going, okay? I'm anticipating that Monday and Tuesday will be the best days to trade. Wednesday, people start leaving shortly after the open, heading to the airport and all that stuff to go spend time with their families. Wednesday, there are FOMC meetings out, or FOMC minutes out. I think it's going to be a non-thing. And then, of course, Thursday, the markets are closed, and Friday, nobody's trading. So it's a good week to sell premium. And then if we come back here and we look at the NDX, you can see this range here between 48.77 and 48.73. In fact, let's see what the standard deviation is for the week. All right, so the expected move for the week, and it's saying 4 days, of course, because essentially you've got, and remember, Thursday the markets are closed, right? So it's saying plus or minus 50 points. So out of curiosity, let's see what that iron condor looks like. Okay, so if we take, 48.08, let's round up to 48.10. So 48.10 plus 50 takes you to 48.60, add a 10-point spread. And then we go 48.10 minus 50. That takes you to 47.60, okay, and then add a 10-point Y there. So you got a 305 potential credit. And if I did this as good till cancel, confirm, you can see I'm essentially risking 69.50 for a mathematically about 70% chance of collecting the max profit. So I'm actually, even though it's Sunday night, I'm going to go ahead and send that and start working that order now. And a big part of this is that I'm just anticipating a range-bound market, okay? And then the only other stuff here that I like besides the NASDAQ being essentially range-bound, and I'm deliberately choosing the NASDAQ here as opposed to the SPX. And just because the SPX here you can see has been stronger, we've seen more kind of money flowing into financials, which obviously is a big boost. The same could be said for IWM, which is the Russell. You can see money flowing into financials. So if you are looking at something for, as opposed to range bound, and you want to look more directionals, I would definitely stick with the financials. And the easiest there is to look more at an index. And so we could take a look at XLF, Goldman Sachs, et cetera, or the Russell itself. All right, hopefully that helps. Okay, and one last thing, for those of you guys that are interested, if I see something like this and I kind of know the people and I've read through it, it's like, hey, there's some good stuff in here. I'm always happy to share it. This guy, Dean, he's someone that I met during my trips. So I go once a year. I go to Necker Island, and that's where I met him. And he's really into kind of self-development and all that kind of stuff. So he wrote this book called Millionaire Success Habits. Now he's not a trader. He doesn't trade, but he does get really into like just self-improvement. I always like the stuff that you can improve your mind. He's really good about that, like making sure that he's having a very positive day from the time that he wakes up. There's specific routines he does, because from a trading perspective, the more your mind is in gear, the better you're going to be able to trade. So that was the stuff that I really liked. And he's doing something where with this book, instead of paying $20 for it, he's giving it away. I think it's just like a shipping and handling thing. But anyway, there'll be a link for this in the email or after this if you want to do it. It's certainly worth a shot. There's some great stuff in it. And again, the way I've come across him has been through these different business groups where he always stands out with good advice and good things to say. And so it's just one of those things that he was passionate enough to put a book together and get it out there. And I think it's worth the read for those of you that are into that kind of stuff. All right. Good trading. Have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.